Like I don't even know like what's great. Yeah, there's like beloved, dedicated creator. There's like yeah, really good standing creator. There's like a normal creator or whatever. Like and just like your average creator. I guess at zero. I don't know. No. Better yet, your average creator, and then you're just like blank level nothing. Then you're like hated. Like then you're getting into lol cow status. Then you get into rage cow. Then you get into this. Then you get into him. Then you get to where Mr. Banal is at. Oh, boy, might I tell you, you don't want to get there. Boy, might I tell you, don't your hard drive get there. Yeah, the rage cow, the low cow, the really being hated for being a degenerate. Nah, truly ain't feeling that. Heftily not feeling that, and neither should you. And I don't know how some of these DGG boys be doing it, but the glaze is ethereal, baby. You already know what it is, baby. The daily slops. Sloppy! Of course, more mixy and messy things, works, Jones happening on the EHDI plus cinematic universe, and in specific, we're really getting some of the EHD, I ain't gonna lie. Hasan and Destiny. Yeah, crazy works we got going on here, but you already know. Of course, Hasan and Destiny, of course, have gotten to it back and forth, yo, repeating ourselves, really ups everything. Anyway, you already know. Yeah, we can't grammar. Sidebar. Yeah, apparently Hasan and Destiny have gone to some John. Apparently Hasan has been at this protest jazz, and Destiny was saying that Hasan needs to have a tracer put on him, a tracker. Yeah, crazy works there. And Hasan, of course, responded calling him like a PDF. So, yeah, got to deal with that. That's great. Apparently Miz is still on Demon Time, yeah, crashing out, exposing Johns about Tectone. Apparently he's saying that Techie was in court with this whole, saying civil suit that we were talking about in the last Daily Slops. The whole means when, Miz was really on Demon Time, right? Yeah, he's saying that, Techie said in court, literally in a legal counsel suit, something about Collargate, about Hasan's dog, Kaya. So yeah, that, if true, wow. Yeah, that's a doozy, let me tell you. So yeah, of course that with Hasan, seeing that information, seeing Mrs. John, bro, he of course responded, of course, on the same rhetoric, same time you saw on the last Daily Slaps. He's going on with the familial generational take that he has about Techie. So yeah, that's something in itself. Yeah, I am not going to lie about that. So yeah, of course we have to deal with that, boy. And then you already know, of course, Hasan kipping, melting, and seething as always. Yeah, he's apparently crashing out on Democrats. Whole means you already know. We already seen from him. Yeah, like he did not tell his to vote for Kamala Harris. We already know that. And yeah, the Daily Slops truly are like the mixy and messiest, of course, with Hasan just in general. But yeah, of course we got Destiny sprinkled in too. So yeah, that's horrible. So yeah, we're not wasting any more time. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed up everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan and Destiny got up to and had to say this time. Of course, the Daily Slops means one of our glorious slop kings. You already know we love him on the CDST. You better shut out love. Wet Pegasus. Baby. We got. They are destroying each other. Of course, you guys want to watch the OG video, the OG Daily Slops. You know where it's going to be at. Down description and first link. You should love it, of course. And yeah, we have no time to waste. Not with these fools. Not at all. Truly, the HDI plus cinematic universe is insane. But yeah, let's get right into it.
Welcome back to a series so Demon Time. Even Miskiff subscribed. In today's video, streamer Destiny is beefing with Hasan in an ultimate battle of the Regods. He's telling people to put a tracker on Hasan to make sure he doesn't sabotage the protests. Hasan is not happy and instantly calls him a disgraced PDF file. Cinema. Hasan is now beefing with Democrats.
Of course.
Claiming they would be doing the exact same thing regarding the situation in Minneapolis with ICE. He doubles down on not supporting them. Miskiff continues quote-unquote demon time and reveals Tectone brought up Hasan shocking his dog in court. Hasan is
insane,
redeeming himself and tries to call his ops right-wing grifters. He's blaming his own friends for not supporting him in all of his controversies like shocking his dog.
Who would, even though, again, they're all shilling out for him, orbiters and G-boys alike.
He's very angry at me, calling me a slop tubing weirdo.
He's back on Pegasus. Of course he is. Back on the defamation and slander propagandist Parker.
Once again implying that I support PDF files. He claims people only hate him because they're uneducated and stupid. He's
Coming from the uneducated and stupid guy. Hilarious, bro. Oh, nope, he has the poli-sci degree that I'm wiping my ass with.
ranting about slop tubers, claiming we plagiarize Reddit and that we're a tight-knit community of presumably PDF file degenerates. A mega
Those right-wing mega slop tubers.
projection. Subscribe, or you gotta pick between Destiny and Hasan as a father. Your CAMP.
Nah, I definitely ain't feeling any of that. Either of those, any of that, any of this, no.
FIRESONG song. Your COOOOO couple more O's KEDDDDDD song.
Let's up those.
And it got fried on it.
Let's up those numbers.
Numbers up. Clips never live down. Ooh boy, I do love the SpongeBob references. You already know my two favorite medias of all time. Le One Piece, Le SpongeBob. You already know. Favorite meme for Pegasus. Get in. Hilarious. I missed the Jellywig John. Almost had it. Always be missing the timing. Very, very crass. Now take it away, Jellywig.
Now let's begin.
Of
Right,
course.
so we're back with our favorite show on the internet, two Ray-Gods fighting. So
Truly cinema.
basically, Destiny is beefing with Hasan again, and it all started here. Basically, somebody tweeted, new DHS, not FBI, will investigate today's fatal shooting by its own officers. Sources tell Carol. Hasan tweets, United States of Israel.
What about Israel? Of course.
Israel, basically. And basically, context, they're talking about the situation in Minneapolis with the ICE officers. So Destiny responds, you have a moral obligation to bully the F out of this guy if you ever see him in one of your protests. Don't let CCP paid agitators infiltrate liberal crowds of protesters, make his presence as uncomfortable as possible until he's forced to pack up and F off back to his WeHo mansion. Right, so basically they both are on the same side on the situation in Minneapolis, but they hate each other more than actually supporting the politics they want to support. Who responded, brother, what is your end goal with beefing with leftists? You have Trump's ICE shooting people in the streets. Get over your differences for now and focus on fixing your effed up country.
No, I think upping the temperature is way better.
That's what you don't understand. These people are not interested in actual changes or anything. In fact, they're glad that this is happening so that they can go at each other.
Funny enough, is this? I think this is one of the Jones and the tracks. Like, there, it's pretty much moral grandstanding, but not really on the factor of like trying to do anything moralistic, but like the end part, you see, without yeah, wrong one, fucking dumbass. Anyway, yeah. Rather than to genuinely advance dialogue, promote truth, or achieve a specific moral good, it's like, yeah, they're just like just trying to shit on each other. But we already know, again, these fools, arch enemies, arch rivals. But yeah, the new John, of course, with Hasan and Asmund Gold, secret admirers, secret lovers. But yeah, you already know the OG John. This is why we have it literally in the Trexicon. Oh boy, the Destiny Hasan strats. You already know, but. Going back to this jazz, yeah, it's like in the effort of these two trying to shit on each other infinitely and endlessly, like, yeah, bro, they not worried about like still them being on both sides, like both like sides of the political aisle, or not both sides of it, but like them being on the both on the same side of the political aisle, which is the left. Yeah, actually get things through, you know, actually like again, like advanced dialogue and all that, you know what I'm saying, promote the truth, to really get some good things out, you know, focus on fixing policies. No, shit on that nigga, approved.
And continue fostering their cultish audience. We got the Hasan reaction image here. I think this is when somebody came up to him, like a Destiny fan or something, put him in his
Oh yeah, I remember that. And then it sounds like, yo, what the fuck? Huh? Nigga? No, obviously you didn't say that, but
place. Bzz. Not the time for this petty shit.
Gaia, please.
People getting shot in the street, dumbass. Don't worry, we have plenty of time for this petty shit, as we'll see. Right, Hasan responded, the fascist administration is laying siege on an American city, killing American citizens while calling them terrorists, and this effing disgraced PDF file debate pervert is demanding his remaining fans harass me while I'm trying to offer a voice to the people protesting. Okay, first off, I will say that having Hasan at your protest is definitely counterproductive. This guy
Again, this is the same joke we say about his advocacy. I don't want to talk about it. Truly never beating the fucking canned grammar allegations, bro. Nigga can't fucking just normally say shit allegations. Yeah, nah, truly is the dumbass. But anyway, sidebar that. But yeah, this is the same thing we talk about with Hasan with his advocacy for like Palestine and like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously like freeing innocent Palestinian civilians. Like, yeah, your dog should advocate for the cause, gang. Like, yeah, on the side of Palestinians in the conflict, like, yeah, you're not so good, brother. I always talk about it in that one video by Conduit. Shout out to level one of our glorious Slop Kings. Facts, really dropping the good jobs on the CDST. But he dropped that one video called 1 Week, like, you know what I'm saying, watching Hasan Piker streams, and there was that one clip I'll never forget where Hasan is like chowing down, munching fucking down. Eat it up! On a Chipotle bowl. Meanwhile, like on the screen is like literally a starving Palestinian child. Like you can see like their rib cage and everything. I'm like, yeah. There's our advocate right there, our political commentator. Hilarious. But like, yeah, he's just not a good representation. Like, yeah, and also considering he hides his power level and like what his real you know what I'm saying, ideologies or like rhetoric and opinions are. It's so good.
Guy's not there to help. This guy's just there to get another stream clip and cry about it for 10 hours. Now, I will say, obviously, Destiny is going too far. He's known to do this as well. He's openly telling
Mr. Rage Cow.
people to go and harass Hasan, which is obviously not acceptable, but this is a Destiny versus Hasan fight. It's a DGen versus DGen. Things are gonna get dirty. Instantly,
Yes, sir.
we have the Omega Simp
Oh, great. Mr. 0-4 himself. Central Committee. Where's Bad Bunny?
Mike from PA going, you gotta get a protective order against him, Hasan. He's openly trying to get you hurt. And this would be a reasonable response if it wasn't Mike from PA, the couch boxer, talking, the guy who literally puts bounties on people while sitting on his ass at home.
Oh, yeah, Mr. Ethan has to be bleeding out the side of his mouth, huh? Fuck does that mean?
Absolute pathetic worm here actually talking. The guy who wanted to make Ethan bleed from the corner of his mouth.
Ooh, on money. Like, yeah, not to mention, like, his take about Jews that he had. Like, I still don't know how he only got banned for, like, a week, bruh. Like, how the fuck did you not get Berman?
With people like Ethan, he's not going to stop until he's bleeding out of the corner of his mouth.
Yeah, the thing is, people would get a protective order against Mike from PA, except we don't need to worry. He already lost his match against his couch. Right, so Hasan responded on stream, noticed Destiny encouraging his fans to bully and track Hasan at protests. Now it's escalating.
In any case, obviously this is utterly motionless nonsense. But the reason why I'm bringing it up is because he's straight up saying, if Dan wants to do something useful and still be a Hasan hater, he should create a Track Hasan X account that posts his current location when he's out at protests. His location should be publicly available at all times while he's live streaming. This is him and his cult. This is this.
Yeah, this is obviously disavowed, but like, yeah, doing shit like this is dumb, bruh. Because obviously, like, what is incite? Like, if you know Hasan's location, like, this obviously incites like people to go do some shit to him, like physically harm or some shit. Like, clearly, we want nothing happening to our god's-daddy king. Mr. Piker, fuck it, we must say it.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
We can't have anything happen to our god's-daddy king with its glistening chest hairs. No. But seriously though, like, yeah, obviously this is disavowable. We fucking know, like, Destiny be saying crazy ass shit. We already know the fucking slander that Destiny was posting about this nigga, bro, like a couple fucking months ago, bro, when he was saying that crazy ass shit about Hasan. But yeah, obviously, like, that shit had no credibility, nothing. So like, yeah, of course, Destiny saying this shit about Hasan, like, no surprise.
Morning, telling his co-host, his podcast co-host, Dan Stalkman, who has been trying to get me deplatformed and has worked alongside the ADL and things like that to actively get a bunch of pro-Palestinian people deplatformed on this platform for maintaining the now majority position, right? He's telling him, like, don't just...
Who are those creators? Can you name them?
Stalk him the way that you've been stalking him. Stalk him better. Stalk him directly, okay?
Right, so...
Yeah, don't waste your time doing that shit.
Okay, I gotta say, Destiny tracking Hasan's location at all times is absolutely unhinged. Okay, I just gotta be fair here. Destiny is a psychopath. Okay, I'm
Mr. Rich Cow.
sorry. We already know
Again, like, we literally, like Pegasus is saying, like, yeah, we been in this shit.
this. We have already established this, okay? We have instances in the past where Destiny has literally threatened Hasan's life before as well. So,
Yeah, this is after the valid military. Grammar never there. But yeah, this was after Hasan had like that take about the unmissile line. She was like, well, he was like about her, like, yeah, valid military target and all that. But that was obviously misconstrued. This is something that public areas talks about all the time. Yeah, like, obviously Hasan was saying in current day, like, that she's a valid military target as in like to go out and like do some crazy shit. But obviously him still bringing up her name in the first place is dumb as shit. Brainlet. Moronic. Fucking dumbass. Moron. Like, yeah, it's obviously stupid as hell to even like just invoke her name in that in the first place. But yeah, this was after that shit. And then Destiny said this shit, which in turn again let Hasan do what he does best. Oh, because he's maxed out on all the stats. Victim complex, cry bully, sympathy farm, office saying like, yeah, like Destiny, look what Destiny's saying about me, bro. Like heads are just saying this shit. Meanwhile, like, yeah, his dumbass was just getting fucking backlash for again, like the shit we just mentioned.
Obviously, he's a completely unhinged lunatic. In fact, God knows how he still has an audience. He's admitted to liking 15-year-olds, and his fan base still defends this degenerate freak. He says he wants to genocide half the country, end all conservatives, and
I'm about to say all the conservatives.
apparently he still gets support. So, you know, this is a Omega degen battle here. I mean, he even said that he would have no problem with his own fans and family being shot if they disagree with him politically. And obviously, the worst of Destiny's offenses, he created Hasan's career. He gave him the boost to become the devil that he is. And I find it hilarious that these two people are in a never-ending feud. Like, they're both like colossal regards, essentially. And I feel like I'm just gonna bust out the extra buttery popcorn for this one, because both of these people deserve exactly what's coming to them. Pure responded,
Truly cinema.
Hasan would never want to signal boost anyone's location. Oh wait, here he is letting people know where to find addresses for Destiny, Aspen, and Dan Saltman.
Yeah, and also the time he did that for heads like Box, Hutch, you know what I'm saying, Dylan Burns, all these heads.
Right, so basically people are pointing out the hypocrisy of Hasan worrying about being doxxed, for example, when he was sharing the personal information of other political content creators, and also telling his audience
I was about to say, yeah, there we go.
being doxxed, for example, when he was
I was about to say, yo, yeah, now the shit's blanked out. Let's say, not to like try to show it again themselves, but yeah, this is exactly what I was just saying.
sharing the personal information of other political content creators, and also telling his audience about Asmongold's address.
Yeah, what about Asmongold?
Dylan Burns, Hunter Avalon, Hutch, Destiny's own personal chef. Like this is what happened. This is what took place. And
Double it.
Asmongold and Dan Saltman, whose addresses are all readily available in the same exact websites and platforms that they rely on, that their
Ooh, that's a +2.
fan bases go to find my address.
I mean, I don't know what to say. He's an absolute hypocrite, right? If I had to pick, like, who is more unhinged between Hasan and Destiny, I think I would still go with Destiny, okay?
It's absolutely Destiny, 100%.
He really doesn't give a shit anymore. He does not care about optics at all.
That's what I'm saying. Like, Destiny is in full rage cow status. Like, there's truly status to this. Like, there's normal, like, I don't even know, like, what's great. Yeah, there's, like, beloved, dedicated creator. There's, like, yeah, really good standing creator. There's, like, a normal creator or whatever. Like, and just, like, your average creator, I guess at 0. I don't know. Fuck it. Or no. Better yet, your average creator. And then you're just, like, blank level nothing. Then you're, like, hated. Like, then you're getting into lol cow status. Then you get into rage cow. Then you get into this motherfucker. Then you get into him. Then you get to where the fuck Mr. Banal is at. Oh. Boy, might I tell you, you don't want to get there. Boy, might I tell you, don't let your fucking hard drive get there. Yeah, the rage cow shit, the lol cow shit, the really being hated shit for being a fucking degenerate. Nah, truly ain't feeling that. Heftily not feeling that, and neither should you. And I don't know how the fuck some of these DGG boys be doing it, but the glaze is ethereal, baby.
But Hasan is slowly getting to that point as well. Just last video, he said he doesn't care if he slanders anybody. He's just gonna do it anyway. So they're both just getting to this point where they don't care anymore. They're literally, you know, putting trackers on each other, telling their fan base to go harass each other, just throwing out these accusations left and
And it's so funny because, like, again, if you see Idiot Influences, Chank's nephew, again, shout out Rebs Media, one of our glorious slop kings, commentary kings, and senior members of the CDSC Council. Y'all see me dying out here? Y'all been having hiccups in, like, the past few vids. But anyway, super excited by that. Yeah, like in Rob's vid, he pointed this out. There was a clip of like when Hasan was with Destiny in the early days again, when he was getting that origination, right? Try to say he started his career, he started this shit, yeah, whatever, nigga. Anyway, sorry about that, right? There's a clip where Hasan is like, yo, bro, I see your Destiny, like talking like to Destiny about his audience, but like I see your audience, yeah, they're pretty riled up, they're pretty fired up, bro. They really ride or die for you, bro. And now look where we're at. But again, I see what kind of audience he was trying to replicate.
right? And they both know that they essentially have these cultish audiences who will basically
Ding ding ding. Ding ding ding.
follow follow literally anything they say or do, and it is completely tragic. These are the biggest lefty commentators. It is so cooked. It is so completely cooked. These are the role models that people look up to. I mean, it's over. It's over. Moving on to Hasan.
Yeah, like hell.
On beefing with the Democrats. Now, recap, basically Hasan holds this position that things would be the exact same under the Democratic leadership, that Kamala Harris would be doing the exact same thing.
He's fucking stupid.
Make no fucking mistake. Anyone who tries to tell you that Kamala Harris will be different is a fucking delusional moron. Do not listen to them.
And basically
Hasan, that's quite literally excellent again. So if Trumpy is so bad again, like this like, you know what I'm saying, this replication of like the Austrian painter, bro, he's got Gestapo going around with ice and all that type of junk. If Kamala Harris wasn't having that junk going on, wouldn't you think just on base level for that situation specifically, just wouldn't she be better? Wouldn't you want her in? But no. Since your main talking topic is, you know, you switch to whatever is the main John, the main social situation, because again, the political commentator John's a grift. But anyway, sidebar. Since the main John is Israel-Palestine, the conflict, no. Since again, like, oh, she would still be supporting Israel, which in that case, again, he's still bad, I can't lie. But no, still, in that case, bro, nah. No, we can't have her in. She would be doing the same as Trumpy, if not worse. It's stupid. It's dumb. Like, again, like these... Some of you heads have to realize, bro, sometimes you got to choose the, you know, lesser, like, evil out of the two. Or, like, what's the John, bro? The lesser two evils. Even though, like, just on base level, like, again, I think Kamala Harris is Trumpy. Really don't think she is. But apparently you do, which is stupid. This shit.
that there's no point in voting for her, so he basically just let Trump win, and now he's quadruple downing, you know, being a great ally to the left here. Hasan Piker condemns the Democrats during his visit to Alex Preddy's memorial, and he's basically getting interviewed by this person over here in this setting.
Honestly, a lot of Democrats like to say, oh...
Yo, motherfucker, bro, you're really a commie, nigga. Holy shit. Like, yo, you're actually a fucking commie, bro. Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. You're actually a fucking commie. This shit is actually insanity. Like, nigga, holy fuck, bro. Like, yo, you was just cosplaying as Mal the other day. Now, bro, you looking like a Russian agent, nigga. What the fuck? Oh my god, this shit is fucking hilarious, dude. Holy fuck.
This kind of violence, police brutality would never happen if a Democrat was elected, and that's obviously not the case, considering that police violence never really stopped under the Democratic Party. I mean, people don't remember, but Black Lives Matter initially started at Ferguson, and that was under Barack Obama. And at the time, a lot of Democrats were not very fond of Black Lives Matter as a protest movement, as a street movement. And I want to believe that sentiment, that Democrats are going to be different, but unfortunately, they're not showing that right now. It's always too little, too late. It's always, oh, maybe ICE is fine, but we don't want to fund ICE in this current version of ICE. It's never abolish ICE. Now, some Democrats do say that, but...
Well, yeah, because again, they're like, this just leads back to the trifecta, like, they're not even the trifecta, guys. I mean, it's perfect. Yeah, the shitstorm trifecta, if anything. But yeah, again, policies of ICE need to seriously be labeled out, bro. What they can and cannot do need to be labeled out. Again, we need to sit here and figure out what exactly is a peaceful protester, because I got to admit, yeah, some of these heads protesting not exactly as peaceful. And then this leads back down to the vetting process. But, like, even separating from that, like, yeah, you don't want to just abolish ICE, because, yes, obviously, if there are heads in the country illegally, and on top of that, yes, if heads have done serious crimes, then, like, yes, clearly they should not be in the country. Now, like, on base level, yeah, that does sound like terrible, but, like, everyone can definitely agree. Like, if you definitively have out, like, the information and have, like, you know, obviously, like, heads, like, have these charges, like, definitively, then, like, yeah, heads can agree, like, yeah, they're probably danger, like, to society, danger, like, you know what I'm saying, to heads and the common people and all that. So, like, yeah, heads would be gone. But obviously, yeah, this is the thing with criticisms of ICE, like, yeah, the quota has been too high. They've been getting, like, innocent American citizens, you know what I'm saying? They've been getting heads that obviously, like, have, like, citizenship. Duh, like, repeating myself, bro, dumbass. But, like, yeah, they've been getting, like, innocent people on this boy, so, like, and then on top of that, yeah, like, of course, with Trumpy, like, this is the thing he kind of ran on, like, immigration and, like, the border and shit like that. So, like, yeah, obviously, that's the main thing he got to keep staying stamped on at the very least, because if every other thing is going like a shitstorm, which it kind of fucking is, not kind of big, beautiful bill, shit, terrorists, yada, yada, all this all means, y'all really sitting here explaining politics. This is some fuckery. Fuck, it's terrible. Anyway, sidebar that, like I always say, bro, again, tangential auxiliary, but like, yo, with shits like that going on, like his approval ratings are already down. So with that, like being as a whole, then yeah, as you especially would think he's gonna focus on the main thing in right now. You got to keep that really good, which is obviously again going back immigration and border, just leading back in this like spider web breakdown of things. Immigration and border, which in turn leads to ICE, which in turn leads to all this shit happening. So like. Yeah, but you don't want to abolish ICE as a whole. Like obviously, like ICE, like the policies and like the Johns going on with ICE needs to be reformed, and how they're handling things most definitely needs to be reformed. But abolishing ICE as a whole, like, nah, it just doesn't make any sense.
There's obviously not enough momentum in the National Party. They're not listening to the demands of the population, just like they spent 2 years refusing to reckon with the crimes of genocide in Gaza.
Oh my God, Hasan, that was close. You almost went 1 entire minute without talking about Israel and Gaza. Oh
What about Israel? Who's surprised?
my God, you almost did it, Hasan. You almost overcame the absolute crack addiction you have here that, you know, bringing up Israel in every single thing, whether it be your cereal box running out of cereal or whether it be you shocking your dog, it has to be Israel. But anyways, let me just get this straight, right? So Hasan is currently out on the streets to condemn all of this police stuff, you know, the situation with ICE, you know, out there in Minneapolis. But when he had the chance to actually vote for it, right, there's crickets. So Hasan fans, please help me understand how this is not the ultimate grift. So basically how Hasan operates is that he needs the other side to win, right? So that he can make people more and more angry, and that he bumps up his viewers over and over, and they basically watch his streams and they keep complaining and they keep wanting change, and he
But like, my question is, when does the change happen? And this is the same thing where we say like his whole shit is a grift, and why he's truly psyoping these pathetic retro subhuman homunculoids, these fucking J-boys. They're fucking despicable, really retchful, let me tell you. But anyway, this is why we're saying that shit is so stupid. Like when he psyops them and says like he's gonna get them free healthcare and all this shit. Like, no, bro. Again, you're just riling heads up because again, like negativity is one thing that we always know, especially on the CDST prospers. But definitely getting to heads emotions, bro, and thinking that like yeah, you're going to appeal to them. Not even thinking like you're just straight directly from grifting and all that, from pandering, like you're appealing to their emotions and all that, thinking like that you're gonna be their savior, that like the person that's gonna solve their problems. That's why I called this nigga Hasan like the God's Daddy King, bro. They be saying like his fucking words of gospel or like a fucking 10 commandments and shit, because again they truly think they like this nigga gonna change shit, bro. Like he's gonna be the one to bring about like a change. I don't know, I mean, again, truly repeats himself. My bad, bro. Has been on my ass about that shit. Usually like a nigga don't give a fuck because I never really do, but like yo, these videos do be long as shit, bro. It truly does yap everything. But seriously, sidebar all that shit. Like, yeah, this is what's so dumb about it. I don't know how long, like, these heads are gonna fall for this shit. Like, especially in terms of policies from this nigga. Because, again, he got kicked out of the DNC. Like, for him to make any type of change, especially to appeal to these fucking G-boys glazing him up, like, in any sort of fashion, especially through, again, governance, like, he'd have to get close to that shit, bro. He just got disavowed by the candidate he apparently must have got in office, that being Mondani. Like, bro, this nigga... Stupid.
them like donate your last $5 and I'll bring about socialism in a utopia.
$6.
Yeah, right? That's the promise here, but ends up doing nothing. And when there's actually a moment to make a change, he does nothing. And this is basically why other liberals, like Destiny, for example, absolutely hate his guts. And it is understandable. He is basically their biggest op, right? Because he takes a chunk of the lefty viewer base or whatever and convinces them not to vote for anything, to only support Hasan Baika, which is absolutely tragic, right? Now, I
tragic, stupid, moronic.
probably wouldn't go so far as to have death threats or put a tracker on him, right? That's
Obviously, because, yeah, bit radical there, a bit fucking crazy there.
completely nutty, which is why I've been saying Destiny needs to be locked up for the past, episodes of the right? That's completely nutty, which is why I've been saying Destiny needs to be locked.
Fuck, yo, I got something in my eye. No. It's fucking it up now. It's so funny. Get in. Yeah, this is my favorite one, bro. I fucking love this shit, bro.
Up for the past, episodes of the Legendary series for entirely different reasons, but
I
this
need to
is
say-
another
I
one
need
to
to
add
say
to the
that.
list.
Hold on.
But yeah,
I
I
need
just
to
find
pick
it
this up and
fascinating.
pull it
Hasan's mode of operation is Trump bad, but also Democrats bad, so we can't do anything. Let's just give up and watch all my streams till the end of time, right? And then he cries, why do liberals hate me? Why am I not taken seriously? I don't know, man. Take a guess. Right, so then he says that he didn't vote Democrat essentially because of Israel. Nobody's shocked except Kaya.
And even to this day,
What I said earlier with the Kamala Harris.
still have the audacity to bring that up as a gotcha when they say, oh, well, you should have voted for us, even in spite of the genocide. And as Ta-Nehisi Coates famously said, a party that doesn't care about genocide doesn't care about defending democracy either. And we're kind of seeing that right.
But Hasan, see, this is gonna sound really fucked up, but again, this is like this is really the fucking nihilism of it all. I'm not gonna hold you, Hasan. You claim to be a U.S. citizen and all that shit, bro. Asmongold, get the fuck out of my country, brother. You have to prioritize your fucking country, bro. Like, again, if this is the John, like, yeah, again, this is gonna sound really fucked up. Again, we talked about Johns regarding the conflict and all that all the time. Again, like, obviously, you don't want to see innocent lives gone, bro. War never changes. We talk about it in regards to Fallout, not compare shit to a video game, cornball shit, but like, sidebar, like, yeah, obviously the conflict is bad, and you want to see innocent lives lost, all the type of beats. But like, in like, again, prioritization of this argument specifically, like, Hasan, yeah, bro, you claim to be American citizen, like U.S. citizen, all this shit. Asmongold gotta get about the country, like, brother, you gotta focus on your country, brother. This is exactly why niggas were telling you, like, you not voting for Kamala Harris or telling heads not to vote for her is stupid as shit. Because if you believe the current leader, which is the Trumpy, like in the Trump administration, is bad, the worst shit ever, well then again, I'm sure his competition is like, you know what I'm saying, not running me, because that would be like the vice president and shit, but like his competition, that being Kamala Harris and John, well, I guess you'd probably be at least a little bit better, right? Like having her and then fucking him if he's the worst ever, right? Like one of the worst presidents, like fucking literally, again, Austrian painter shit. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, this is what I'm saying. It's dumb. Like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. When you're in regard to U.S. politics, bro, I know, like, again, heads are really fucking bought over by APAC and shit, and like, yo, that shit is really bad. But brother, you still gotta prioritize, again, like American politics. I can't prioritize like fucking Israel when niggas are like worried about ICE being fucking Gestapo. Apparently, like, you know what the fuck I'm saying? Like, yo, this shit is crazy. Like, oh my god.
Right now, because the theoretical democratic process in America is currently being undermined in broad daylight. I mean,
Sister. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you for being here.
Yo, this nigga still got on this fucking press vest. Oh my god.
The current democratic process that we've had a lot of issues with it already, right? Historically, one could say we never had a true proletarian democracy, and I agree with that. But right now, we are very clearly moving in the direction of fascism. We're in the waters of fascism. And yet, Democrats are not presenting a strong opposition that they really have to. If they want to preserve what remains of the theoretical democracy in America, they have to put a better fight. They have to put a stronger opposition up against the Republicans, and they're not doing it. So I want to believe that Democrats will be different, but they won't let me believe that Democrats are different, because I can't help but notice their inaction, and it's very frustrating.
Right. So according to Hasan, he's basically saying that they're reaching fascism in America, and basically that Trump is a dictator. And despite saying this, he refuses to vote for the other side.
Stupid. And that's what I just ran about for so fucking long. Is dumb. Like, it doesn't make any sense. If Trumpy is again about to be like the fucking reincarnation of Kim Jong-un, which again, if we're even making that as a fucking comparison or some shit like that, right? Hasan, again, he thinks Kim Jong-un, or better yet, not even he thinks Kim Jong-un, he thinks Western leaders. I wonder which Western leaders. Probably fucking Trumpy. He thinks heads, like, again, like Western leaders are like worse, if not like are the same, if not worse than fucking Kim Jong-un, which is a whole nother thing. But like, if we're saying Trumpy is like the worst bull ever, again, why the fuck would you not tell heads to go vote for the lesser of the two evils, even if you still think Kamala Harris is bad? Like, this is dumb. Like, it just does not make sense logically, rationally, no, like, reasonably.
I mean, this is just cinema. Okay, this guy has got to be the greatest political activist in a generation. Bro hijacked a giant portion
Yeah, maybe if you swap out the words with worst.
of the Democrat Party and convinced them all not to vote. Absolute cinema. What an undercover op, dude. By the way, just a reminder in case you missed the previous episodes, last time Hasan was comparing this situation to Iran, where they executed 12,000 people, probably way more, with guns.
Yeah, bro. This shit was so fucking stupid on Hasan's end, bro. But of course, this is what he's gonna do because, again, America Bad is the second biggest niche on Twitch, bro. And better yet to that, bro, America Bad is one of the only things that fucking, like, Hasan can process in his mind.
For simply protesting. And you know, they did some absolutely heinous shit, like went into hospitals, turned off fucking social media so you can't even communicate to the outside world.
Yeah, the blackouts and all that shit is just fucking horrible.
And you know, obviously a well-known oppressor.
Like, again, we had seen it on the page, duh, but like, the pod recently when they had first came back, they had Marty on the podcast. Shout out Marty and Stevie, you know what I'm saying, from that day, fiance. But yeah, Marty was talking about the whole Johns that's going on in Iran, bro. Like, again, with the And we were even seeing more than 12,000. We were hearing like 16,000 from like the pod and all that. But even like aside by that, yeah, we were talking about the blackouts and like how again like as they're losing a family and friends and like they're going into hospitals and like yeah. And then you got dumb fucking idiot morons like
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Mr. Parker, propagandist Parker. Yeah, motherfuckers like him. Nah, bro, this shit's happening because of sanctions and all. Like, bro, this nigga's so fucking stupid.
Regime and dictatorship, and Hasan went and proudly declared that America is somehow worse, okay? Which is just not comparable at all, obviously. No matter how bad the situation is going on there, until they gun down 12,000 people, I'm sorry, you cannot say it's worse. Until they turn off fucking social media, you cannot say it's comparable at all. But Hasan obviously lives in complete fantasy land, and he's never honest about any situation, right? He just has to exaggerate. He just has to make it the most insane thing, call every single
Propagandist Parker, biased and misleading.
person, you know, fascists and Nazis and dictators, and essentially make it so crazy to the point where you have no choice but to support Hasan and be like, no, Hasan, please save us. Pure responded, why does anybody even listen to this dork? His takes are consistently dog shit.
It's a great question.
Sometimes it can be shocking too, very shocking. Isn't his fan base mostly terminally online women that like him purely because he's on the left and attractive?
But seriously though, literally say this all the time. The future site is maxed. I'll repeat it once more to get it off quick. If you are a fan of Hasan Piker, if you are a pathetic, wretchful, subhuman, 1 kilo G-boy, you are a tanky, bruh. Again, a far left fucking staunch communist or fucking authoritarian that glorifies repressive regimes or excuses them in the name of socialism or anti-imperialism, or you want to fuck this nigga. That is it. Take your like you just need to take your pick. You're a tanky, or you want to fuck the nigga. Take your pick. Because this right here is facts. Not to mention, some of those cougars. We do know Mr. Piker wants the grandmoms to flick their bean to his meat picks. Ugh.
A recent poll of his audience showed unemployed white men making up the vast majority of it. Really? That's actually really surprising, but hey, I guess stupidity knows no gender, knows no race. I swear before the current Israel-Palestine war, he wasn't this much of a nutjob. Oh, I assure you he was. You forgot to add that the person interviewing him is from Mint Press News. They are pro-Assad, pro-Iranian regime, pro-Russia, and pro-China. That is exactly up Hasan's alley. Exactly the type of person you would expect this campist moron to interact with. Well,
100%.
considering Hasan's journalism consists of interviewing literal terrorists, I mean...
No, it's Louis boys.
I mean, this is a step up, I'd say. It should have been a very simple matter for Hasan to center this tragedy solely on ICE and the Trump administration, but he ended up making it about his personal grievances toward the Democratic Party and viewpoints on the Israel-Palestine conflict. I'm sorry, did you expect Hasan to make any situation
Again, what aboutism in Israel? What about that is surprising?
not about Israel? It is completely bricked his brain, bro. Like, straight up. Destiny, Israel, slop, but don't worry, we have it all. We have it all. Gotta make sure there's even more divide in this country while it falls apart. Just what we need. For and up, I've been telling you. Right, so somebody replied with this Destiny clip, as I was saying...
Yes, I know it seems counterintuitive, but there needs to be more time dedicated to making it clear that socialists are not part of the movement before election season. For instance, people who now spend their time saying they won't support Newsom need to be seen as enemies by all Dems. Of course, if you're not, you're fucking retarded. And if you're a centrist lib cuck who likes to get cucked by these people constantly, then you're also fucking retarded. Anybody that's on that bullshit walk right now, I've seen Hasan Pedo Piker do this. I've seen Vosh.
Again, this is what I'm talking about. This is why you can't take Destiny serious on some shits.
Do this. I would never support this. Fuck off, these people. And don't buy. And I can already see some of the epic like center lefters who are further left than maybe my audience like Destiny, but it's the primary season. Isn't that appropriate? Fine. Then do this. Then say, oh, okay. So you don't support Newsom now, but if he were to win the nomination, would you support him? And if they even so much as blink when they get that question, then go fuck yourself if you still support this person. Delusional.
Right. By the way, can I just say, Destiny calling Hasan a pedo is
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, yep, this is exactly why you cannot take him serious.
absolutely hilarious. Oh my god. Absolute cinema.
Shout out Marco.
My favorite show, tune in. Only available on the legendary
The legendary series. Truly Diabolical works there.
series, Two Regods Fighting. Can you guys believe people thought I would run out of content on like episode 10? You can't possibly milk this further.
I don't think we'll run out of content ever.
You slop tuba. Yeah, pal. If you only knew
Ever.
how far the stupidity
Ever.
of the internet runs. Moving on to Mizkif. It's demon time, bro.
It is time to go full demon time.
Right, so recap, in case you missed the last episode, Mizkif, after getting accused of essay and abuse by Emiru, sued her and Asmongold for defamation. And basically for a while, every one of his streamer friends turned on him, and he said he's going demon time and exposing everybody. And he somehow claimed credit for Lakari exposing himself, having degenerate materials on PC.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, he still has yet to like address that, because I was something I was saying when the other daily slops. I'm like, yo, because he was like, yeah, Lakari was first, now Tectone a second, or like literally yesterday, because like that was a daily slop yesterday, but like, yeah, Lakari's first, Tectone a second. I'm like, Lakari's first. How the fuck? How would you know that Lakari was going down, bro? How the fuck? Did you know what the fuck was on his computer, miss? Was it on his hard drive? You know what I'm saying?
He revealed that Tectone lost his civil case, and he claimed that it's because he's guilty of SA, but he didn't actually provide any evidence there. He tried to expose Tectone for viewbotting with some screenshots, and he said that Tectone was in love with Emiru, which is why he hated Mizkif. Bunch of more shit, you can check out the previous episode, but now we got some updates, starting with Hasan, who was creaming his pants calling Tectone a generational rapist, and he responded to some new information. Apparently, Tectone brought up Hasan shocking his dog in the court.
Tectone admits in court he pivoted to shitting on Hasan and shilling right-wing content because he was accused of sexual assault. Lawyer replied, "We've been in deposition for over, 7-9 months, I think, and you've only spent 15 minutes searching for tweets." Tectone responded, and I quote, "Yes." He defended his rant by saying, "When a content creator in our space gets these accusations, they have to pivot content to stay relevant." Then he brought Hasan Abi saying, like how when he shocked his dog.
Oh. Again, like this is coming from like a bull that Miz had go into the courtroom or whatever and like write things down. So again, this is all coming from the perspective and like, you know what I'm saying, narration of Mizkif. So yeah, but either way, if that's true, like in an alleged like hypothetical, John, this is true. Oh.
So apparently he did a right-wing pivot, and he thought that, but Hasan Abi bad would work in a court of law. Now the reason why I laugh about this stuff is because like you cannot be that online, man. Like you can't literally, like this is the equivalent of something I joke about all the time. Like imagine.
Listen, again, they could say I got Hasan derangement syndrome. They could say it all, bro. But again, for Mr. Pika, unlike him, his orbiters and G-boys, who don't give any cheerability to anyone ever, I ain't gonna lie, unless again, like they're literally glazing Mr. Pika. I'll fully admit here, again, in the alleged hypothetical situation that Techie did say this down in court, Hasan is fully right here. This shit would be fucking redonkulous. I'ma keep it a buck. I do not know why the fuck we would need to be bringing up Collargate or Collargate 2, the sequel no one wanted, in court. I've got not a clue. Literally none. So, Mr. Pika, you got it here. You got it here, brother. I have to admit, you might have it here. Again, on the hypothetical that this is true. Because you don't have hypotheticals. Whatever you say is apparently word is bond.
Someone does a murder, okay, and then they're being prosecuted, and they turn to the judge and they go, "Well, Hasan Abi shocked his dog, Your Honor. Why aren't you prosecuting him?" It's like, bro, are you stupid? Like,
right. Okay, so if that is actually true, then that sounds really bad. But I'm just trying to think, doesn't that make literally zero sense? Because I just don't see that happening in any universe, right? So you're telling me that Tectone randomly brought up Hasan shocking his dog?
See, that's the thing too, and that's exactly what I said earlier. Like, this is all coming from the narration of Mizkif, all coming from like his perspective, like the bull he had go in there, and then on top of that, like not even like coming from that too, but like the bull, he had a bull go in there and like transcribe this all, so you can't obviously record it, no John, in like a court of law, like duh, we know this, right? But like he had a bull go in there and write all this Sean. So not only on that, it's that person's interpretation plus whatever Miz's interpretation is, which is again where we immediately go. Because on Miz's factor, duh, like we already know Miz got his own fucking allegations, own hefty ass shit, so he already feeling spiteful. And then on top of that, like again, yo, one of the main heads that like was going back and forth with Miz, of course, was Techie. So his regards on him is gonna be very, very biased negatively. So like, yeah, that we're just going off of Miz's interpretation, which isn't concrete, isn't solid. Like we can't just 100% trust it. But at the same time, if we were to say like this was real and like 100% trusted, like again, that's what I'm saying. Hypothetically, yeah, on Techie's part, this would be like this would be fucking bamboozling, some truly perplexing some shit. Like, bro, I'd be like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, we're not really worried about Collargate right now. I'm not gonna lie, like to the bed, to the TVs, like Kaya shall be free. But right now, I'm not gonna lie, you need to be freed from this fucking courtroom. So what the fuck are we talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? But again, like that's on the hypothetical.
As a defense in court, and when, oh yeah, you should go after this Hasan guy and said he shocked his dog. I mean, who the hell is believing that? Obviously, that's not the full story at all. I mean, even in that screenshot there, why do we have one line of the transcript or, you know, something paraphrased or something like that? I imagine the source here is literally Mizkif again, who is about as trustworthy.
Yeah, like the source isn't like technical. Well, the source to us is Mizkif, but the source for Mizkif is someone he had like go into the courtroom.
As Hasan here, right? So I feel like I'd need the entire transcript to actually make a definitive statement about this situation. But I find it hilarious that Hasan goes, what a ridiculous thing to do. He brought up me shocking my dog. Buddy, you blamed you shocking your dog on the far right in Israel. I mean, you are equally ridiculous, bro. Like, you literally have zero room to talk about, you know, making these weird comparisons or bringing up shit out of nowhere. You literally bring up Asmongold at any instance, every single moment of your stream. Literally a complete hypocrite. And honestly, this is great news. I'm glad that even more people now know that you shocked this dog. That some judge somewhere apparently knows.
And my dog until she drops. Shock, cause my dog can't stay in her spot. Yeah.
That Hasan Piker shocked his dog. This is great news. So then he starts talking about Tectone's channel and calls him a right-wing grifter.
But if you look at this dipshit's profile, you see it. You see that pivot very clearly. Okay? Somewhere along the line, he decides he's a right-winger. And when he becomes a right-winger, eating off of Asmongold's dick to the best of his ability, because he sees...
I mean, you could argue that, like, yeah, he made, like, definitely, like, a right-wing pivot, but I also say, like, you can see some of these shows aren't right-wing. This is just covering straight drama. Like, at least, like, some, yeah, again, like, some of these shows, like, again, Mudahar, we got Face Banks, like, Karen say Sydney Sweeney, like, yeah, some of these shows is drama. Like, we also gotta, like, be wary of that. But again, like, if you want to say Techie definitely made, like, a right-wing pivot, like, yo, kind of a right-wing grift, hey, I'm not mad at you for that. I can't even be tight at you for that. But yeah, still though, like we definitely gotta evaluate. Yeah, some of these shows is drama. Like again, I'm seeing Logan Paul and shit down here. Like, what does this have to do with right wing grifting and shit? But yeah, you could definitely say on the factor of like kind of going off Asmongold to the Kings like hotels and shit. Definitely a little bit for sure.
Asmongold really popping off with this kind of stuff. It's all clips out of context, consistently talking about me. Same exact thing that Asmongold does with like AI boosted thumbnails. Content.
I'm saying shit about VTubers and John. This John all about you. Like, granted, again, and that's what I'm saying. We got to be charitable. We got to be even about this. Like, Techie was of course shitting on, like, was and still, like, of course shitting on Hasan all the time. But again, like, we can't be sitting here pretending like all his shits are about you. Maybe on Twitter, I'm not gonna lie, he'd be shitting on you constantly all the time. But like on this John, like clearly there's content in between this.
Cop Hasan and Ludwig. Ethan Klein lawsuit dropped. And it's bad. Hasan lost his mind. I mean, he was eating good. Look, 359,000 views 6 months ago.
Yeah, I love how he hovers over the video and it instantly shows what video it is. And you can tell with the SpongeBob pop-up that that's a reaction video to my channel again. The Legendary series is simply everywhere. And obviously, the most popular reactions are to the goated content, the Legendary series, of course. And you just know, Hasan had to scroll real quick. He got PTSD from hovering over those thumbnails like, no, not the SpongeBob. I recognize the SpongeBob. No, anything but that. Also, oh my god, Hasan saying that he's eating off of Asmon's dick. Buddy, you slurp on it. You gargle it. You lick it. You tickle it. Bro.
Secret admirer, secret lovers. It's like, yeah, but Hasan, let's not pretend like you're not talking about Asmongold every fucking day. Like, literally every fucking day.
I'm sorry, you cannot be talking. In fact, you probably physically cannot be talking, considering it's in your mouth right now. You need to take it out of your throat before you speak. Also, quick disclaimer, reacting to my videos does not make you right-wing. Now, I don't know about the other content on his channel, maybe, I don't know.
And that's what I'm saying. But like, nah, there's other Johns where it has strictly nothing to do with politics or like a right-wing grift. Like if he's talking about fucking VTubers and bullshit, bro, fucking Logan Paul lawsuit, where the fuck is a right-wing grift in that? In other Johns, that's what I'm saying. Like if you want to argue again, like he's covering some political matters and or some John proxy to Asmongold through like the proxy of political matters, then like, yeah, sure, I could say like, yeah, you be on the right wing grift time in a little bit, bro. Like I'm not gonna hold you, gang. Like, yo, I could definitely see which side of the political aisle, like, mother. again, never gonna be able to fucking grammar. But yeah, it's like, brother, Techie, I can definitely see which side of the political aisle you're on, and it's definitely not going towards the left. And anyway, like, sidebarring that though, like, yeah, but we can't say like encompassing his whole shit is like the political fucking grift. Everything is like just politics, bro. Like, clearly you look at his page, like he's covering other shit too.
I don't really keep up that much with everybody, but yeah, mine are explicitly apolitical, as Hasan himself has admitted in the past and will admit in this video as well. But anyways, then he starts crashing out at his own friends, and he's done this many times before. Basically, he's mad that nobody was defending him in the dog shocking saga. Apparently, people don't like defending dog abusers. Wow, shocking, guys.
This ties back to what I was talking about. The whole notion that like a lot of people are forced into submission, forced into silence on the internet because they only see this. And when a lot of my supposedly woke progressive friends did not want to turn around and say this kind of stuff is so stupid. Hasan's reputation is now 400,000 views. Am I crazy? R-word TikToker tried to ruin a viewer's life on stream. Hasan thinks he's a victim. Ian and Anissa. Hasan is delusional, right?
Hasan, well, again, like, see, here's the thing, though. You have to add context and nuance to this because, again, like, yeah, sure, people can, like, be wrong about Johns, but that doesn't mean they're wrong on every John. Like, again, this is the same thing with you. You're wrong most of the fucking time because you're an idiotic, moronic brain, like, fucking moron. But there are times when you are correct, or you can be potentially correct. Like, and heads will admit this if they have charitability, which, again, you don't. But specifically with all of these, like, you have to go through and see, like, what he is covering specifically within these vids, because yes, he could be correct about the shit you're saying even though you do not like him and or hate him or think he's like fucking generational familial fucking rapist or whatever the fuck. Like, yo, he could be right about these scenarios. Like, that's the same thing with right-wing mega grifters, slop tubers, or all this different shit. Like, you hate these niggas, but the shit they're saying about you is right, and that's why you're mad. Now, am I saying everything Techie has said and some of these other bulls, again, have said about you, like, is right? Especially, again, heads like Destiny or fucking Nux or any of these bulls? Fuck no. But, like, yes, sometimes they are right about you, my nigga, because sometimes the shit you do is blatantly just fucking wrong. But again, like, specifically going back, like, looking at Techie's page, let me put myself over here, bro. Looking at his page, like, you'd have to go through these specific Johns, like, looking at, like, what these videos are covering and see, like, yeah, okay, well, was Hasan actually wrong? Or was Techie doing too much? And then, like, this is the same thing with even going through, like, Pegasus shit. Someone like my shit, Asmongold shit, bro. Anyone's John covering Hasan. Anyone's John covering anyone, especially repeatedly. Like, you'd have to see what exactly was the context and nuance to those specific situations.
Crash out on Lawyer over the truth. Asmongold versus Hasan. Lawyer lays down the law on Hasan. And then when he does, like, anime-related shit, nobody cares. But that's how easy it is to be a right-wing moron on the internet. This is why I always say nobody grifts to the left. Because grifting to the right is so easy. You don't have to know anything.
There's even, you know what's crazy about this? There's even more nuance to this because then, no. Fuck, bro, not even fuck what I said earlier because this is adding more nuance to what I said earlier. Okay, let's say we already made the distinction. We found a dichotomy of, like, all right, we found what specific scenario, like, we're talking about with the sun. Okay, well, is that scenario even fucking talking about politics? Because Schrodinger streamer. Ah, man, I do love the Schrodinger's trifecta. Let's bring it up for sure, baby. Anyway, we got Schrodinger streamer. Hasan will change from a political commentator to a Twitch streamer. You see, because then we have to see in those specific scenarios, is Hasan a Twitch streamer or a political commentator? Because if he's not talking about politics, then he's in a Twitch streamer moments, and he's definitely probably talking about some petty drama, because, you know, he's baby bitching, crying, and moaning every fucking day, coping, molding, and seething, right? So then we have to ask the question, okay, you're not even talking about politics, and you are wrong. So what would be the case in that scenario, Hasan? Like, heads are not grifting, you're just a dumbass. But again, this is what I just said earlier. We got to look at the context and nuance of every specific situation because maybe you could be right, Hasan, and we got to give you that charitability. But in a good amount of times, you're fucking not. You're not. No. So yeah, tough works there. Very, very indeed.
You just have to look at, like, whatever large left content creator exists, or even someone that's, like, maybe somewhat quiet but still has, like, a good conscience and will every now and then speak out on, you know, issues, and just yell at them and say that they're woke, say that they're a woke terrorist that must be punished.
Wait, hold up. Who the fuck is he describing? I really hope he's not talking about himself. I'm just quiet, and every now and then I speak out. Quiet? This guy, what the fuck? I mean, he only mentioned himself, and then I guess Ian and Anissa, both of which do not fit that profile at all. I mean,
God, these two.
mean, I guess you could argue that
Yeah, we gotta cover them after this, or not even them. Hopefully not them. I'm hoping it's just sort of, but honestly, I'm hoping it's never either. Ever.
iDubbbz is quiet or whatever, but not really. I mean, you can call him a cock. I guess in that sense, yeah, he's a little quiet
I cucks, so iDubbbz.
and docile or whatever. But considering Anissa's there, right next to him, hovering like the devil, she's not quiet at all. Also,
Actually, succubus.
I just love how every single popular video is literally just me. Like, we do just be popping off everywhere with the legendary series.
The legendary series.
Nobody can stay away. And it seems bro is just having a meltdown. And I don't know, bro, if you're having a meltdown over that channel, imagine he clicks on mine. Like, bro, he's gonna faint on sight. Well, we don't really have to imagine. Bro literally said he loves my channel. My #1 fan.
More Pegasus made a dozen videos about you in the past few days.
More Pegasus is my favorite YouTuber. I love that guy.
I love that guy. That guy is my favorite YouTuber, honestly.
So then he says he's gonna make a tier list of all his haters.
I got a lot of weird haters. I'm gonna do a tier list, I think soon. I have like a very funny, woke.
Okay, Hasan, that's great. I guarantee you I can name the top 5 slots off the bat, off the ripskis immediately. Asmongold, Ethan Klein, Tectone, Slop Tubers, Israel, Democrats, obviously Democratic Party. Did I mention Destiny? Destiny obviously is gonna be on there. Yeah, I already got like your top 8 off the rip. Do you even have more? Are there anybody? Oh yeah, your own fucking G-boys. Your own G-boys. You hate those niggas. Yeah, your 81-month subs, your fucking 57-month subs, your 61-month subs, your 33-month subs, your 37-month sub, 27-month sub, that 3-month sub. I remember that 1-month sub, nigga. Yeah, those niggas, you hate them too. So yeah, like I'm already knowing what this tier list might look like. Tough works there. Listen, you don't even gotta do it. Listen, we already basically seen this fucking content, bro. You can skip this one, Hasan. And maybe you won't even have to pay Frogan for this one. This won't be a special event. No, sorry, Bob, it will not.
Anti-woke tier list that I'm planning on doing on all my top haters.
Yo, we better be #1 on that shit. Hasan, I must thank you. You're funding generations of my family. And I feel like I deserve to be S tier on his tier list because I'm getting his good name out there. I'm informing the people about the...
Damn, did we mention Slop Tubers on that, John? I feel like I did. I probably didn't, but shit, that would be a whole nother one. Damn, we didn't maybe have like 9 or 10.
lovely world of Hasan Paika, right? So, come on, man. I am your best PR, trust me. Right, so then he calls me a slop tubing weirdo. Apparently, we're not friends.
Look at the amount of videos he's made. Last time I brought him up was when we found out that he's a generational, that his dad was such a prolific rapist in the military that they wrote a bill around it. He's also regularly signal boosted by Yeet and that slop tubing freak More Pegasus. Yeah, all of those guys are all ruthless weirdos, like total
Ruthless weirdos, says the motherfucker who slanders niggas every day, bro. Says the motherfucker who defames niggas every day, bro. Says the yo, brother, you know what, nigga, fuck all that. What's your Snapchat looking like, nigga? Nigga, what's your Snapchat looking like? And we gonna really see who's the weirdo ass nigga. Anyway.
weirdos.
Right, so I'm a weirdo. I mean, I guess nothing bad to really say about me, so he goes, he's a weirdo, guys. I mean, forgot to slander me this time. I guess there was no chat to read calling me a PDF file, pro PDF file slop tuber based on nothing, right? And I feel like bro is so mad. If you don't want to get farmed, I've literally given you guys the perfect advice. Don't be a moron for a
Facts.
total of 5 seconds, and that's
Impossible.
all you need. That's all you need to escape the legendary
Way too much time.
series. But apparently you cannot accomplish
Especially for Hasan, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The literal fucking nanosecond he'd open up his mouth, we're immediately getting dumb shit. It's like, it's inevitable, truly. It's like some Thanos shit. Inevitable.
that feat. It is simply impossible for you because your entire essence is being a moron. Daily, you breathe it. You live it. You are it. I mean, can you guys imagine how much of a prolific dumbass you have to be to get farmed constantly for an entire year? Like, holy shit, bro. And
Calendar year 2025, we sure did eat, baby.
it's like new content every time. It's new.
That slop filling my belly. Sloppy. The piggies were eating truly that good slop.
New information every time. Holy shit, man. Like, this is all your own fault. It's your own clips. And by the way, what does this absolute ignoramus mean by your signal boosting them? I've literally talked about you 100 times more than Tectone. Technically, I'm signal boosting you, which is probably, I will admit, my greatest offense in this world, because there is a possibility that I'm showing Hasan to people who may have not heard of him before. And I'm so sorry, guys. Like, you guys basically have to...
Yeah, that's the one thing that does suck about it. I'm not gonna hold you, Brad. it's like, yeah, if you did never hear of this fool, well, now unfortunately, you know he exists.
Take that bullet, but it's for a good cause. Trust me, because you make up a portion of the
But at the very least, like, just again knowing that, this is why I had to make the slop videos again, sloppy. But like, yeah, you'll know that he's most definitely a condemnable figure, if not like to that, like prior to condemning him, like a controversial figure, obviously. But that's why he's condemnable.
audience. But another portion is converting the cult members from Hasan, right? And basically showing them the light of the good path in life, right? So there's gonna be some civilian casualties. I'm sorry if you've never heard of Hasan, and the first time you did is through the legendary series. I'm sorry you have to encounter this man in your life and, you know, occupy even a second of headspace. But hey, at least I make it entertaining, right? So then he goes on like a schizo rant calling everybody right-wingers, and he brings up Asmongold, and then he brings up a bunch of other people, and he somehow brings it back to me. I don't know why I'm taking shots here, but he's very insistent on it.
That's your mans. That's your dads you be hanging with. They got your pops on sex assault charges. I guess they were like, no, this is what was passed down, you know? This was what was passed down generationally to me, tone. Anyway, now why am I talking about this?
See, I ain't gonna lie. Listen, if we're being fair, again, the familial generational John, bro, yeah, that's still like defamation slander. That John is crazy. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Because again, like, yo, just because again, like his dad was on really bad timing, like on techies, and doesn't mean he's on that timing. Well, that's what the whole case is for, right? But again, like that's what we're seeing from the civil case. But we still need to hear like techies and all that. But sidebarring that, yeah, about his dad, bro. Yeah, bro. Again, Hasan is right. Yeah, that's just correct. That stuff works there. I can hold you.
Because all of these fucking guys are some of the worst monstrous pieces of shit on the internet. And once they do that right-wing pivot, it's fucking over.
I'm just not even going to get into it. So,
So what's your pivot called? Or what's your grift called? Oh, well, we know it's a socialism grift, but what we call it specifically?
Oh.
A left-wing grift?
Oh, that's so strange that...
Or no, we can't even say it's a left-wing grift because, like, again, like, the left hates you, bro. Like, liberals and leftists actually hate you. So, like, it's the radical... It's the tanky grift. That's what it is, my dumbass.
So many of his friends are sexual deviants and consistently finding themselves in these sorts of issues. And all of a sudden, you got nothing to say. Oh, I'm just oblivious. Yeah, I don't know. If you see a bunch of slop tubers, a bunch of fucking people that are like, I'm just apolitical. I'm just common sense. I really fucking hate this one guy who's a socialist. Oh, he's the real.
Well, no, I hate motherfuckers like you who are getting tankies in. Like, I hate well, I would call you a tanky. See, that's what I'm saying. There's super, like, there's a lot of, like, differentiations to this. But, like, at least on the side of the left, I hate motherfuckers like you who are tankies. But then I also hate, like, the kind of, like, the G-boys in your audience who aren't tankies. But, like, who love, like, just sucking your cock through a screen. But they still have, like, they're still on the purity testing. Like, better yet, not even the purity testing. Before we go through all the whole list. But, like, the heads that are in the purity testing Olympics, I call them the woke skulls. Like, I hate both of them, but I also hate on the other end of that, the fucking magatard. So it's like, yeah, you just pretend heads hate you. Like, no, they hate all these most likely, again, it depends on the person, but like, most heads really do hate like these extreme fools or these heads that are like just so ideologically captured because, yeah, they're not trying to have nuanced arguments or conversations like you. You're never trying to do that shit. You're never trying to understand anybody. Again, you just want heads to have your politics, and better yet, on top of that, you want to tell them what the fuck their politics are. And on top of that, you fucking hide your power level. Like, Nick, so niggas don't even know how fucking radical you are. Like, it's crazy works we got going on there, brother. Like, what? What? Nigga, what?
Enemy. You should know how evil he is. Just know what they're doing, okay? They're doing this for a fucking reason. And some of them will even be liberals, like Pestany, also involved in his own personal court case where it came out that he was actually procuring child abuse material from a fucking minor that he kept in his hard drives.
Whoa, slow down.
Like, we just bouncing from shit. Like, that is like, yo, I'm not. Wait, hold on. Okay, wait. Going over his John. He talked about the situation with Rose. So if we talk about the Rose Jones, the Jones with Rose is true, and that Jones was brought up in Pixie's lawsuit. Funny enough, but like. Oh shit, it's not funny, but like, yeah, I thought that was fucking crazy. I remember when that John happened, like, we saw that. I was like, yeah, bro, Destiny's really fucking that. But anyway, sidebar that, like, that part about like Destiny John, like with the whole Rose situation is true, but like he's he's coming from a whole different John. Like, I don't even, bro. Like, hold on, bro. This shit.
Girls like Pestany, also,
like,
he's the real enemy. You should know how evil he is. Just know what they're doing, okay? They're doing this for a fucking reason. And some of them will even be
Okay, you could assume, yeah, they're doing this jump for a reason. What, for an agenda or a narrative? Wouldn't you, again, like, not horseshoe theory in terms of politics, but again, aren't you doing the same shit for an agenda, for a narrative, be slandering niggas, defaming niggas? What are we talking about?
liberals like Pestany, also involved in his own personal court case where it came out that he was actually procuring child abuse material
Okay, yeah, and then we know at least that. But yeah, I'm like, yo, how the fuck? Like,
from a fucking minor that he kept in his hard drives.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, shit.
Slow down, Bucko. This guy keeps bouncing from one dick to another, man. Hold up.
yo, Pegasus called me so left with that shit, bro. Yo, he called me so fucking left. I was like, what? I was like, this nigga bouncing from who? From who? I'm like, yo, that nigga bobbing on shit, bro, for real, for real.
Hold up, you're juggling the shit. Stop it. So I don't really understand that. Bro goes, oh, these slop tubers, they're doing it for a reason. What's the reason, Hasan? What the fuck is the implication there? I guess the implication is that I'm a PDF file. Again, apparently I'm defending the fellow PDF files. That's the implication here, even though I'm...
Hurry ass niggas corrupt, bro. Real shit. Like, the fuck? Again, I don't even know where Heads get this from. Well, yeah, we know it Heads like Destiny. Yeah, you're getting from the hard drives. But yeah, I don't know where he's getting it from. That Heads are just blatantly defending these Heads. But this is the same thing. Hasan will chalk it up to every nigga. It's like just a DGG boy.
I'm extremely neutral and call out people exactly when they deserve to be called out when the evidence is actually presented, right? In fact, some would argue I'm too fair. I'm too fair, actually. Also, this is so frustrating. He tries to expose me by having other people exposed. So he tries to just lump me in. He always does this. He goes, X person bad, they got exposed. But also Pegasus. Remember Pegasus? Yes, Destiny is a PDF file, but also Pegasus. Speaking of Pegasus, like, brother, like, can you have like a 5-minute pause between when you talk about somebody else and me? Because I feel like you're conflating the shit. Okay, we don't mix it up.
Nah, slander. Misconstruction of everything, of all the arguments.
Like that. Bro is like a professional chef just adding some spices to his slander, right? And he always operates by this logic. Yes, one of my haters was outed for doing something bad. Therefore, all of them, I'm sure all of them are PDF files. All of them
But I say, yeah, all my haters are fucking PDFs. All my haters are misogynists.
are degenerates. Sure, man, sure. I mean, wasn't Destiny your best friend, pal? Like, you wanted to get him laid or something?
Literally his mentor, bro. He got all his strategies from him.
Shit, like, holy shit, dude. Like, that's where you came from.
They don't have a real political vision, whether good or bad. They just don't have anything, right? Like, there are certain things that they believe, like,
Okay, Hasan, holy fuck. Like, you be pissing me off with this, John. So, again, you talked about this in one of the last Daily Slaps, so we'll go over it again. You talk about Heads not having political, like, visions, political convictions, political, like, just like, ideologies, nothing. What is yours? You blatantly admit you're a propagandist, and you also admit that you hide your power level. And again, let's talk about why you're hiding your power level. Is it because, again, you're a tanky, bro? Is it because your shits are hella extremist and radical? Is it because, again, you're glazing up these U.S. designated terrorist organizations? Is it because, again, you're blatantly fucking sitting there soy facing in Mao's little red book? You're blatantly fucking cosplaying being Mao, bro. In this protest, you're looking like a goddamn commie. Like... Can you explain these? What? Hasan, also with the grift. Well, again, we'll sidebar that. Just with how you're presenting yourself, bruh. What could you presume that some heads who just dab a little bit more into this, they get past the political, like the entry level political diversionary tactics? What could you assume that they would presume about you? And that's just barring asking what will your visions be? Because I feel like I know what they would be. Something along the lines of like authoritarian communism. But this other John they gone. So again, I would like you to fully express and explain what your like exact vision is, and don't give them the entry level Johns. Like, yeah, we'll get them free healthcare. We'll universally be able to get Heads college and tuition. Like, no. What are your real visions, Mr. Piker?
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Fuck it. I think you should say it.
Maybe some socially learned opinions about like trans people or gay people or fucking, I don't know, like black people. Like they have.
Oh, now you care about black people's opinions, huh? And when the fuck did you give a shit about anyone in the LGBTQ plus community?
Some points of view, but they don't have a coherent political ideology. They don't have real political conviction.
You've said this before, and like I just came up with earlier, neither do you. And if you do, could you clearly express it? Because again, you hide your power level.
Yeah, so what is Hasan's coherent political ideology? Well, I, Hasan Piker, love and support terrorists who... and LGBT people, but also I'm very woke myself. Yeah, nice, man. Very coherent ideology, very consistent, you know, makes a lot of sense, right? I love trans people, but I also love Hezbollah. You know, their flag is amazing, actually. Very based, very based.
Let's talk about our favorite flags.
Oh, like overall, what my
Yeah.
favorite flag?
Yeah.
Hezbollah.
He's so fucking stupid.
Look it up.
Oh.
Like, buddy,
Yeah. Even one that was like, oh, I could just see the optics dying in real time. I could just see niggas getting canceled right now. Fuck, bro. Hasan, why the fuck are you so goddamn stupid, nigga? Fuck.
you're not consistent at all. You're a complete hypocrite in like half of your positions, all right? Also, you keep saying all of your haters are PDF files. First off, just blatantly not true. Second off, wasn't your own mod literally exposed for being like a degenerate gooner thirsting after like high schoolers? Like, what are you even on about? How about
Gorby. Yes, Gorby.
you check your own house first, man? So then he says that people only hate him because they're uneducated.
All of this is basically a game to try to boost their algorithmic status to the best of their ability. And they realize that the best possible way to do that is by doing drama, covering politics from the
Hey, dumbass. You cover drama too. Except you're too much of a nigga with fucking ivory tower mentality. And on top of that, bro, just being a fucking charlatan to admit that, like, yeah, you cover drama, bro. Again, Schrodinger streamer. You switch from the political commentary to being a normal Twitch streamer. And in that, you mauled about every nigga that you were most likely, again, previously friends with, or had some type of association with that, went sour. And you know what that is when you start that shit, bro? Fueling that shit? Drama, nigga. Drama.
perspective of drama. So instead of being like, here's why Hasan is wrong because, you know, I don't agree with what he's saying about Israel is great or whatever. Instead of that, they just go, Hasan is a terrorist.
But again, who are the niggas that are saying this and that Israel's great and that Hasan is a terrorist? Name those niggas. Name them. Please. Name them.
Right? Hasan is getting deplatformed again. And a lot of people respond positively to that, unfortunately, because a lot of people also don't have that political education. Okay? They don't.
Okay, but can you show me why you're educated on these matters? Can you show me what education you need to understand that, yes, you show positive favor towards U.S. designated terrorist organizations? How educated do you need to be on that matter? Because I feel like on base level, everybody understands terrorists bad. So why the fuck are you, again, saying that they have your favorite flag? Really on the rhyme shit. Rhyme schemes, But yeah, the fuck, Hasan? Like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, bro, shit is crazy, bro. Niggas gotta read a whole fucking textbook. Niggas gotta understand a whole goddamn curriculum to understand that you glaze a fucking terrorist. That your socialism shit is a goddamn grift. No, they don't, bro. Because you so fucking flagrantly show this shit. What the fuck are you talking about? What the fuck is your vision? Like, I'm just gonna keep asking this shit. What the fuck is truly his vision? Like, I know what it is, or at least I feel like I know what it is, bruh. Which is, again, like, bro, this nigga want the state to have full control, bro. At the cost of people's freedoms. Not to mention those fucking re-education camps he was talking about on Leftovers. But I'll sidebar that. Those clips are old. He clearly clim-chimmed. What the fuck is your vision, Hasan? What the fuck are your convictions? I think instead of like every year making those dog shit ass fucking predictions you do and getting like legitimately 95% of the list wrong, I think you should just write out a fucking thesis of what actually is your political vision and convictions, bro. And you gotta be truthful in that motherfucker. But since you're Mr. Piker, propagandist Piker, yeah, we already know 5 stat 1, bro. Fucking pathological liar is gonna be all over that motherfucker. So yeah, I can't even trust you to do that. But I feel like that's what you should be focusing on doing for real. Because this other shit, clearly it's not working for you, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. Damn sure not those puff pieces. God damn it. So what are they, Hasan? What are your visions, convictions, ideologies? What are they?
They don't have that political education either. They don't have time to do the fucking reading. They don't have time to do the understanding. So they just go, give me some fucking easy to understand quick hits as to why I should not listen to this person at all.
Never mess with Hasan's intellect, guys. He has read 1 million tweets. How many have you read? 50? 100? Exactly. You simply cannot match up to his level.
Twitter. That joke was so funny.
Power level is over 9,000 tweets. Obviously, Hasan Piker is more educated than any of us, right? He has a communications degree for like 10 years ago or something. Really high IQ stuff right there. He will totally own you by pulling up a random tweet that slanders you. He will totally own you with it. Never 1v1 Hasan in a tweet reading competition. He will totally cook you. Dude, I mean, how much of an omega narcissist can you get, bro? People only hate me because they're uneducated and stupid. Surely, man. Surely it's not because you electrocute your dog. So then he keeps coping.
In SlopTuber
It's like, yo, not only that, like, yo, again, your fucking political takes, bro, are bad, bro. Your rhetoric is bad. Your ideologies is bad. Your opinions are bad.
circles, you are now known to have anti-pedophilia AOE aura because all your ops are pedos. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck it is. That's why it hits every time I say, judge me by my enemies. In any case, they'll be like, Hasan is finished. Hasan is finished over and over again to like a smaller and smaller and smaller.
But again, what about the people that these attributes don't fall onto? And like, again, PDF directly doesn't fall onto a lot of these heads. Like, yes, they have controversies and allegations against their name, but again, none of these heads have been confirmed. Like, PDFs, bro. A lot, again, like I would say once more, a lot of these heads got some real sus shit going on. Again, like Destiny with his fucking hard driving, and we just seen with Techie again, he has this whole case going on, bro, right? So yeah, a lot of people that do not share favor towards you have their own shit, but bro, there is no direct links that heads are like pedophiles or fucking rapists or no John like that. So again, propagandist biker, but to that buzzwordinism king fucking biker. But again, sidebar that. Where, like, I just don't understand how you could just chalk every nigga up to this shit. What about heads that are just directly showing and proving why, like, you're wrong and or why your ideologies are bad? Like, you just, like, disregard them. Like, you just slander them niggas. Nah, don't pay attention to them, bro. Like, this is just what it is, bro. It's pathetic. It's weak. It's like, bro, what the fuck?
Audience, and then inevitably they'll get to, why is he not finished? Well, that's because he owns Twitch. Why is he not finished? Because he actually blackmails all of his friends. He must have blackmail on all of his friends. Also, we should make it harder for his friends to come out and defend him or defend the.
I mean, you probably do got blackmail on them niggas, bro. I ain't gonna lie, yo. Luddy got that fucking boss call without a doubt, bro. I'm really wondering what you got on that nigga, bro.
Truth, rather. And then people fucking sit around and go, how did we get here? How did everyone get so right wing? Well, this is part of the reason why, because no one wants to fucking stand up. That's it. That's it. And they have been very effective for.
See, but that's what I'm saying. What do you mean nobody wants to stand up? A lot of people, better get to that, there are heads on the left that are very and vehemently against the right. But even sidebarring that, John, or like they don't have positive favor towards the right, or they're just like on the left, like they fall politically on the left. But what you want when heads stand up is to sit there and stand up, or better yet, fuck that, stand up, then get fucking down on your knees and suck your cock. And niggas don't want to do that shit, bro. You're just mad and fucking mauled and not doing that. Like, I don't get it. Like, this shit is
like the last 3 to 4 years.
Right. So he has this wonderful way of tying like every controversy to his politics. So he's basically saying if you want the left wingers to win, you have to defend Hasan shocking his dog, which is just not related at all, obviously. In fact, quite the opposite. But I don't know. This is one of his most schizo unhinged rants. All my ops are PDF files. All my ops suck. By the way, this guy goes, your audience keeps getting smaller. Hasan, we still pull more views than you. Like, holy shit. Speak for yourself. You dropped to the lowest sub count in 5 years. So then he talks about more random YouTuber allegations like Turkey Tom, and then tries to pin it on all
Darkest Thomas, but yeah, bro, we still waiting for his response.
SlopTubers.
He's deleting his tweets. By the way, one of your OG SlopTuber ops, Turkey Tom, also caught a sexual assault allegation where he physically abused 2 of his exes and got exposed for having a diaper fetish leaked in DMs. This didn't even reach your radar because he's laying low. No, it didn't reach my radar because I have so many fucking ops that have done like sexual assault that I don't even know who the fuck this one is. But that's crazy. But yeah, a lot of these fucking commentary SlopTubers that run a fairly tight knit circle have been sweeping for a lot of bad faith large content creators for quite a while now, whether it be Asmongold or whether it be, you know, people like Destiny especially as well. Like they get their notes from Destiny and they basically plagiarize whatever
they get their notes from Destiny. Oh my fuck. Like, my fucking god, you are rent-free about these fucks, bro. Whether it be Asmongold, Destiny, or fucking anyone, bro. You're just rent fucking free, dude.
they see on subreddits.
Oh my god, again with the plagiarism. Reading Reddit posts is plagiarism now. Buddy, you plagiarize 5,000 tweets a day. Can you shut your dumb ass up? You have no idea what that word even means, bro. Maybe go back to college. It's been 20 fucking years, hasn't it? Also, I'm kind of getting sick
Of course he doesn't, bro. This is Mr. Cheer reacts biker.
of this schizo nutjob going, they all get their notes from Destiny. Yeah, man, totally get my notes from Destiny.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, bro, you say this shit about every bull, bro. These niggas are counter ops sent by Destiny, bro. These niggas were trained by Destiny, bro. I'm telling you, bro, these niggas are Destiny G boys. They're in DGG. Like, bro, shut the fuck up, nigga. That nigga Destiny really bricked this nigga, bro. I'm telling you, bro, it's so fucking bad. No wonder he won't debate that nigga. I mean, hell, shit. You mean you shouldn't debate that nigga regardless of who you are, because again, you see the nigga rage cow, but like, bro, specifically for Hasan, like, yeah, go ahead and debate that nigga, but you will not.
Not like I shit on him basically any chance I get. Yeah, what are you even talking about, bro? Destiny's in your walls. Well, you know, in this case he might be, considering he does have a tracker. He does have a tracker on you. Also, I don't know how Turkey Tom's allegations are even relevant to the conversation at all. That's
They're not.
an entirely random different person who's doing some shit in his free time or whatever. No idea. I haven't even looked into that or whatever, but he always tries to do this. He takes one person, he's like, yes, everybody must be this. Like, bro, like, we're not a tight-knit community. I've never met the guy in my life. We're in different fucking countries. Like, this is like, bro, not all slop tubers are the same. We're not like all in cahoots or anything.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is in like the commentary space, like, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, like Turkey Tom, Pope Diorio, like Augie, like heads like that, like the commentary community. But yo, this is the John I was saying other vids. Like, yo, shout out heads in the commentary, John, bro. Love watching heads, bro. They doing their thing. But yeah, collabs and getting together and all that shit. Nah, bro. Because literally, like, it's going for the commentary community, specifically for heads like Pope Diorio, bro. Yeah, shit is imploding, bro. Like, it's literally a meme now on the stream, bro. Again, pray to the Pope. You already know we love Pope Diorio, but like, it's a meme in the stream now. Like, Pope Diorio can't make any friends, bro, because yeah, that shit really might backfire on your ass.
Personally, I'm completely isolated from everyone, basically. But yeah, man, Hasan is so fucking desperate to tie me to anything. This guy is waiting like a piranha in the water. I can't wait till he gets exposed for something, buddy. It's never gonna happen. Literally never gonna happen. You'll be waiting forever because I'm as clean as they come, because I'm actually a normal person. It's not hard. It's not hard, okay? This only applies to absolute degenerate influencers such as yourself. I personally consider myself a viewer, okay? I somehow got this content creator career by yapping into a camera, but I'm mostly a viewer. In fact,
Sloppy! Truly some truly yaps everything type of shit. Factual.
spend a lot of time watching YouTube videos, all right? But yeah, keep coping, Hasan.
God.
Now click this video so we can reach episode 300 and piss off Hasan. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
That's the factor, baby. You better shout out, shout out love. Well, one of our glorious slop kings, though. They already know, gangsta. You know how we get down. That was.
So we can reach.
They are destroying each other. Of course, if you guys would like to watch the OG live video, the OG Daily Schlops, you know where it's gonna be at, baby. Of course, down description. Firstly, sure to love it. Of course, one of our glorious slop kings out in the CDST. And final opinions and conjecture. Real quick, because I feel like the battery about to tap. But yeah, like, of course, Destiny and Hasan going back and forth. Yeah, nothing surprising, nothing new there. Yeah, we already know Jones like that be happening. As far as the regards with, you know what I'm saying, Hasan slandering everyone, because that's how it usually goes. But like, in specific with Tectone, like, yeah, he's right about the John with his father, and like, yeah, he's right about obviously Tech having a case in John like that, but he's not right about the familial and generational rapist John, bro. Because again, that shit is just straight fucking slander. Because just because somebody like else's people does something, like even if they do have like a close connection with them, does not mean that they themselves are doing that shit. Obviously, unless they are showing blatantly that, like, yeah, Jones is like a cover up, and or like, yeah, that they have obviously done things themselves. But obviously, this is the whole thing with Techie in a civil case. That's what we're trying to see. So that's gonna have to be more elaborated on. But I guess Hasan takes his W here. But in regards to the John, of course, with like it coming off of the John with Miz, yeah, like, I guess Miz has his quote-unquote W, but yeah, Miz is most definitely not taking a W at all whatsoever, considering, yes, he still has his own allegations levied against him, and yeah, he basically cooperated most of it, so yeah, he's really fucked on that. Again, Hasan going on the tip of slandering Pegasus, and of course, other like slop tubers and heads as such, because like even he was going on about talking about like heads like Turkey Tom towards the end. Yeah. I'd be surprised. Again, he was saying like Pegasus was pro Epstein and shit on some of the other daily slops and shit like that. And of course, he's going to be like we always say, the king of buzzwordiness, and of course try to associate these, like, you know what I'm saying, traumatic things or traumatic events and shit like that with people's names in order to like have that negative connotation associated with them, because he wants everybody to think that he is the God's king, the best person ever, and everyone that talks critical about him or critical of him is the worst. So we surprised. We already know Pegasus cooking up with the legendary series. Diabolical works there. But yeah, oh no, you already know the daily slops are mixy and messy as always, and they always are lovely. We love seeing you on the CDST. So, with that, you already know, of course, shout out love at Pegasus once more. Glorious Slap King, and I'm finna get y'all on the flip, baby. Peace.